Hello and welcome to TPK Roleplay. Tonight we're continuing our Beyond the Undergrowth campaign with Session 6, An Unlikely Encounter, dealing with the after effects of Wilcoril's death to a zombified Tyrannosaurus Rex, returning to Port Nianzuru, and wondering what the next move is. I am Tony, the Dungeon Master. If everyone wants to go around and overlay order and introduce yourselves.
No, I don't wanna.
Right.
I'm Pix, the Leonin monk. I don't know, chaotic. Haven't really decided yet. So I'll move on to Johan and he can tell you about himself.
Yep, I'm Johan, partially responsible for the death of Wilcoril and the current possessor of his journal, human sorcerer, and being very mournful at the moment. Nethrissa has some other stuff on her mind, though.
Alright, what's up? I'm Harley, also known as, it says Himigurei on my thing, but also known as Dungeonistics. That's where you'll find me online. I'm playing Nethrissa, the Himbo Barbarian, who is in a never-ending competition with Johan as to who's better at life in general.
Cool beans, that's me. I'm proper nerdy. I'm playing Herman Salas, the high elf paladin, who's just lost his dear friend Wilcoril. Speaking of which, Cole.
Hey everybody, my name is Korabi, and I used to play Wilcoril. Currently, I'm just an abyss of nothing, as you can tell by my little thing right here. I am playing nobody for the moment.
He's a ghost.
It was a great birthday gift to have someone die. Anyway, so last time, as we said, Wilcoril died. The party brought him back to Port Nianzuru, where they decided to talk to Zindar, the half-gold dragon harbor master. Set up a funeral pyre, and for the most part, the party was shopping, attempting to figure out what their next move was, essentially having a rest of a day because, damn, it was quite a morning that day.
Just a little bit. Where's our party to? Oh, right there. Okay, I see it. Well,
I think we should probably start with the bird armor, see where that is able to go.
all right. Becky armor time.
Let me see. There is a place to do that.
Yes, of course. The
At the-
casual giant bird armory.
Yeah.
Every
but-
city must have one.
Well, there is the Temple of Gond, where many craftsmen and smiths would probably really like to take that kind of a project on.
Ooh.
Wait, so there really is a bed, bath, and bird armor?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go there. Let's go to the temple.
Over here at the temple, so you're looking for like animal barding. That is more or less the terminology here.
Okay.
With so barding for your pets or familiar, whatever you want to call it. These armor typically cost 4 times as much as any normal version of it for a humanoid, and it weighs about twice as much.
Cute. How big is Becky compared to me? Or me
She
compared to
is
her?
still about your size,
Oh.
but because of the custom fitting that it would take to put on it, it's still going to cost you 4 times as normal.
You know what? How about I'm gonna just go get a price estimate Because something tells me this is not the last time we will be back here, even though we only have one scroll. Player intuition. That, or if we get ourselves into a different town who also has a Bird Bath and Beyond, I can barter with them. Be like, hey, the other town is like giving me a lower deal for this though. So I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna just see what comes out of this. And I'm bringing Becky with me.
All right. For the custom making, I mean, what kind of armor are you looking for?
I am looking for mostly something to protect the fleshier parts of Becky, whether that be like the chest or the neck kind of thing. I want to mostly. If I'm making this my warbird, I'm trying to focus on what will take her down fastest. So any of the like weak spots on her, fleshy parts.
And that is exactly what barding is for. It protects the head, neck, chest, and body.
Yeah! Let's go for the body first.
Oh, that's... Well, it's a whole set.
I'm scared. Oh, okay, cool.
So if you're looking at like leather armor, you're looking at about 40 gold pieces. And that's one of the cheapest options that isn't hide.
What about like aluminium armor?
Oh yes, aluminium. That'd probably be breastplate.
What else? What's the next thing they have? Like past leather.
After leather, it's studded leather, which is going to cost you 180 gold.
I have 197 gold.
How much?
And that
does
gives
it,
her a. How
What?
much is it? What?
How much does it cost for Pix to enter the arena?
I do not think.
Are you
it
thinking about
costs-
fighting Becky?
Hiding
No,
Becky.
Pix is mad and he's gonna go work out some of his frustration at the
Oh,
arena.
okay. I was like, are you gonna throw hands into my fucking bird? What a way to start the session. Bird
Well-
versus cat.
Six punches
At
back.
the Grand Coliseum, you could go there to try to get some coin. What you'd be up against is usually chosen at random.
What's the what's the entrance fee?
There really isn't. It's you might be fighting for your life.
I mean, I'm down for fighting for my life. I'll give the gold to Nethrissa to buy the armor if I don't have to pay an entrance fee.
So you're gonna go sign up for the Grand Coliseum. That's good to know.
Yeah, so I'll give Nethrissa 200 gold, and then I'm gonna head to the Grand Coliseum.
Okay.
Okay. What is Johan doing?
I think Johan is wanting to check out the dinosaur races. Just wanting to learn more about them.
So the dinosaur races are way up into the northwest part of the city. That's where it starts. And what it does is that it actually goes all throughout almost the entirety of the city and wraps right back around. And there's 3 races a day. There's one for the 2-legged dinosaurs, one for the 4-legged dinosaurs, and then that is a no holds bar.
And that's basically what he wants to just spend his time doing is just does he know if there is a betting ring? Or
Oh,
some
actually,
kind of-
there's a whole station dedicated to betting.
Awesome. Johan is just going to learn that information and then go back to where Nethrissa is.
So you learn that the dinosaur betting eventually, you can spend anywhere from 1 copper up to 500 gold as your betting. You can win X amount depending on who you bet on. They have like a statistical outlook on, odds of winning and how much you win if they win. But also, they make sure that they get paid if you don't win.
Like, is this like a like
If you want to keep your
situation?
kneecaps,
Yeah,
pay
okay.
them.
Awesome. Good. Mentally and physically noted. In Wilcoril's notes.
And what will Herman Solus do?
Herman Solace. I don't know what he's gonna do. Let's say he gets real gloomy and sits out on the rocks and looks out at the sea
'Cause he's
and
just
thinks
a kid.
about how stupid his companions are for betting and fighting one another.
And life is a nightmare.
Pretty much, just kind of general angsty gloom stuff.
All right. So,
But he will. Let's be serious though. He is going to kind of just wander the streets with our two guides, and just kind of take in the sights for a bit and wait for his companions to meet back up again.
all right.
He's going to be looking
So-
for some new adventurers.
I know we're kind of keeping Cole out of the loop for a day, but that will be coming shortly. Don't worry.
I ain't worried at all. I'm eating my granola.
We will resolve this in the order we started. So with Himaguri, you wanted to do besides the what more did you want to get done today on this day of days?
If actually no, because Pix gave me the 200 gold, right? So I have that on top of my own gold.
Yes.
Shit, alright, I'm gonna get some fucking armor. I need to get up my armor class.
You're going for armor, or are you still looking
I'm-
for Becky?
If they need to be two separate things, then I'm gonna take care of Becky first and then take care of myself.
Are you getting a matching
Yes.
pair?
You know what? Should I?
Well,
I think
Herman would say it doesn't matter, but Nick says it does.
okay.
Hold on.
So
what's the armor class bonus for studded armor?
studded leather gives you a 12 plus your dexterity modifier.
12 plus that. Oh, okay, then I'm not. It doesn't do anything to me then. Let's see.
And really for Becky, I mean, it just ups her class by 2 because she doesn't really have much of a dex right now because she's still
Okay.
a fledgling.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna go with the studded armor for Becky, and then as much as I want to have matching armor with Becky, it's not going to serve me any purpose because even with studded armor, my armor class does not change at all. So, yeah, I'll just get something else for me.
All right, so with Becky's armor as studded leather is going to run you 190 gold. Or 180 gold.
Okay, then I'm gonna get that 200 that Pix gave me in the bag. I'm gonna take out the other 20, and then I'm just gonna hand over the bag.
Okay. Becky now has a wonderful set
Yes!
of studded leather armor for while she's still a fledgling.
Yeah! Also, what color is Becky?
A dark blue hue.
A what?
A dark blue hue.
Cute. Alright. So... Next in line for business is to find a second axe beak, but purple, so that the whole group is cool colors. I'm kidding, that's not my plan. I'm gonna go get myself armor.
Is this Harper's, but not? Stealing all
This
the
is-
wildlife and bringing them back as pets?
Harper's Part 2.
Yeah!
Now, you were looking for armor for yourself?
I am looking for armor for myself, yes.
How much monies do you have?
Including the 20 left over from what Pix gave me, I have 217.
Okay, well, your options are scale mail, which is a 14 plus dex up to a maximum of 2.
Okay. Doesn't that give a disadvantage?
It does give disadvantage.
Okay.
There's chain shirts, which is also 50 gold. It gives you a 13 plus dex max 2, but does not give you disadvantage on stealth.
Is that light or medium armor? by
Those are
chance?
both medium.
Okay. I can do that then. I'll go with the shirt.
Okay.
So knock
So,
off
if you
$50.
have proficiency with medium armor, does that mean you don't get disadvantage on stealth, or is it always, no matter who you are?
So,
Oh.
not being proficient in an armor. God, no one ever does it because why would you? Usually it only affects spellcaster, but if I'm not mistaken, if you're not proficient in an armor,
Tony,
you have disadvantage
leather
on
armor.
any ability check,
Oh,
saving
yeah.
throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dexterity, and you can't cast spells.
What? Well, it's like
If you lack that armor's proficiency, you get all this negative crap because you're trying to like move around in like
Yeah.
a suit that you've never worn in your life.
Okay, well, I have proficiency in light and medium armor. So, would I still have disadvantage then,
No.
if that's what we're talking about? With the
No, the only disadvantage was on stealth for the scale mail because it's like it looks like scales, so they all clink clank.
Okay, understandable. Yeah, I will go with the shirt. And I want to also see if they have any like bracers, gauntlets kind of thing. Something for my arms.
Yeah, the chain shirt just covers your like it's like an actual shirt.
Okay. So it's kind of just like something I slap on top of whatever I'm wearing.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, then do they have anything for my arms?
Just cosmetic stuff at that point.
Okay, then that's where I'm going to cut off my thing then, because I don't have anything else that I'm really looking for. I
Alright,
don't need more weapons.
So we'll go to Pix then. Who wants to play gladiator fights?
Yeah.
Do this.
Oh boy. How I love it.
The shirt was 50. Yeah, it was 50, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Tonight's main event is quite a doozy. Oh shit. If you wish to continue, you will be fighting a pack of velociraptors.
How many constitutes a pack for this?
Well, the bare minimum for tonight's event is at least 5.
Ooh.
All right.
They do not tell you outright, but the more that you kill, the more you earn.
Oh.
But
It's
this
okay.
this gives you it's a risk reward because this is a death match.
Do it.
Now you can choose to forfeit,
We can always lose another member of our squad. We've
but
already
if
lost
you
one.
I mean if you die, you die and your friends don't get the money.
I mean, that's fine. I wasn't coming here to get my friend's money. I was coming here to let out some rage.
Rage.
Man, sound like a barbarian.
I was gonna say, did Pix multi-class into barbarian?
I'm playing you know what? No, different thing. Continue with that.
And it's okay if Pix dies. I've got another character already rolled up.
Oh,
Well, there's Pick's character. I gotta find my creatures because I didn't think you were gonna do this. at all. I literally can't prepare for something that was just so off the walls.
Just angrily go punch dinosaurs
Is
in the
it
face.
really off the walls though with the things we've told you we wanted to do while in the city?
None of y'all
Yeah.
said that I'm gonna go fight in the arena and I'm gonna
Do
cause
you-
shenanigans.
okay.
did,
Here's the
however-
thing. We all of the meat ladder stuff, man. We
Bruh,
have
That's
have
a
a
fucking
taste.
meat ladder. Get
We
out
have
of
a taste
here.
for blood. We have a taste for blood.
See, this is how you know Tony doesn't watch Truly Evil. If he watched Truly Evil, he would know this was coming.
Like, we're just... This is just chaos. The party.
Session 1, when we were getting the tour, I told Johan I wanted to fight in the arena.
Yeah, we literally discussed that after this quest we were going
Bold
to
of
go
you to
and
assume
fight.
I'm supposed to remember things. Like, what is this? Your expectations are too high. So, Pix, you are told to stand in the center of the arena.
All right.
And you are also told that, well, you can look around. There's a couple of, there's quite a few actually, of doors, or gates rather, that, you know, lead into and out of the arena.
Okay.
They hit pretty much all 4 of the main cardinal directions. And when you are ready to give the signal, they will lift the gates and you will have your go.
Can we get some chat clerics on standby to make sure that we stick it to Tony? And
Now
win this?
again, you can at any time choose to forfeit, and they will bring in people to help you get out alive if they can.
If they can.
Let's do
If
this.
They can.
All right. Let me just switch over to some cool music.
Why do I have? Huh? Is that a human thing?
And make sure there's gonna be cool music.
You would.
Racial traits.
All right.
This is gonna be
So
epic.
you hear the announcer, "Everybody, thank you for coming tonight. We have a real treat for you. This Catman has decided to pit himself against a pack of wild velociraptors." And the crowds just start screaming for you and clapping, and you know they are ready for this bloodlust, man. They are, they're loving it, eating it up.
Oh, so when they're bloodthirsty.
Oh, they're ready to like watch things die tonight.
Oh.
This man is fighting for this, and he holds up a bag. 500 gold pieces. And people just start cheering. They're going wild. When he gives us a signal, the gates will open and the bell will ring.
So can I like see the announcer? Is he like on a platform or?
Yeah, it seems to be he's using hand gestures, probably casting thaumaturgy to get his voice throughout the entirety of the Colosseum.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at him and nod.
And you just hear just a big ting, and the gates start to open. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Haha.
I'm gonna turn my music up so. Oh, that's a lot.
Hold up a minute. When you said at least 5, you really meant like double that, right?
2, 4,
Yeah,
6,
clearly.
10, 12, 14.
If I'm not
velociraptors.
mistaken, this is at least 5.
You son of a bitch.
At least.
I wasn't lying. I don't lie. I feel so insulted that you would think I would lie.
Okay, wait,
So
Tony.
please roll your initiative.
Just for like clarity, are these like real velociraptors that are pheasant-sized, or are these?
Oh
like
yeah,
Jurassic
these are
Park?
tiny beasts.
Okay.
So we're having a Jurassic World thing.
Yeah, you get your movies out of here.
The whole.
Okay. The whole, like,
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
5 foot
You'll
tall.
have. Surprisingly enough, you rolled the same initiative, but you get first go.
Ooh.
right. They're not moving at all.
The gates just opened. You see, like, from almost all besides the westernmost gate, a couple of velociraptors from each gate.
Okay. So I will start by casting Zephyr Strike on myself,
That's okay. That's okay.
and then I will use 1 Kai point to use Patient Defense so that I have the dodge action readied,
Okay.
and then I'll wait for them to come at me.
Oh boy, 30 feet of movement for each of them. That is fun. Oh, can they? Okay, all but these two are pretty much gonna be able to reach you in one go.
Oh god. He's getting swarmed by the listeners.
Oh, I lied. There's a couple that aren't going to be able to make it to you in the first turn. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them on you. And you are dodged, so they're going to be straight rolling today. Goes pack tactics. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
A
No.
magnanimous dispensation.
Cole, you bastard. You can't be healing him in here. Ooh, does a 22 hit?
Yeah, that will hit.
5 more damage.
So that's 12.
That's a miss. A 15?
Nope.
And a 19 hits for 5 more damage.
So it is 17 damage.
It is now your turn.
All right. I will. Let's take a look here.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Oh, that's the wrong condition. Let's look at this.
You're just gonna keep him alive this whole time, aren't you?
Listen, I don't have that much money, but I'll do my best. So you
He's just gonna...
you have 5d4 healing picks.
All right, I'll roll that in just a second. So this one right here, right in front of me, I'm just gonna swing my quarterstaff at it.
Alright, you're gonna bonk the shit out of it, maybe.
Maybe.
That is. Does a 19 hit?
They sure do.
All right, 19. So 5. And then what was Zephyr Strike? Look at that here.
An additional D8.
Yep. All right. So 1d6 plus 4.
Give that velociraptor the big bonk.
Bonk.
So 6, 7, 8 plus 1d8. 14 damage.
Alright, and when it came to bite you, it missed, and you just retaliate and just crack it right in its maw, and it just goes flying and flops to the ground.
It's 1 down.
That is
13
one
to
down.
go. And then
And the crowd goes wild!
And then before I end my turn, I am going to Daunting Roar so that all of them within 10 feet of me have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you That's so many. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9d20. What is the save DC?
13 or higher.
13 or higher. Oh, okay, they got a +1. So,
Surprise dinos.
Let's see. The first one failed. Good, fail. Good. Fail. Good. Fail. Good, good. You got 4 of them.
It works for me. And then that was 5d4 for healing.
Yeah. Okay.
The spirit of Wilcoril is still with you.
These two will move up. We're just going to move that off to the side because this one's going to come on top of its body to attack you. Okay. So many attacks. So many. That one's not feared, so 23 hits for 6 damage.
How many? 6?
6.
Okay.
A 19 hits for 4 damage. The feared one misses. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. 17 hits for 3. That's a miss. All right, so this one right over here is going to come in, bite you for 5, and you get an attack of opportunity.
All right. Is that just my claws, or?
Any weapon attack.
All right, so I will swing my quarterstaff at that one as well. Does a 17 hit?
It sure do.
All right. D6 plus 4. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1d8. $10 damage.
And yeah, that one comes up, bites you, and like when it goes to get off, you just crack it against the head, and it just right to the ground.
Awesome.
We got this one over here. Does 17 hits for 7 damage.
Yep.
And one more. As you said, a 16 does hit.
Yes.
4 more damage.
So I lost count of all that damage. It was 20. Do you have the total?
Jesus, man, you killed me. Let's see. 4 is 9 and 12. A total of 22 damage.
Okay. I want to make sure I was right. All right.
It's now your how long does that fear last?
That lasts to the end of my next turn, so the end of this turn they'll be unfeared.
Okay.
All right, so 2 down, there's 12 to go. All right, so I am going to Fury of Blows this one right in front of me.
Which one? Because there's 9 of them, or a lot of them.
This one.
Okay.
All right, so Fury of Blows. My claws. So that's a 10 for the first hit. Is that a miss?
That is going to miss.
Okay, and a 19 for the second hit.
But that'll hit.
All right, so 1d6 plus 4. 4. Ooh, 10 damage.
Yeah, you just swipe at it. You get a real nasty gash against it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, so there's that one. Let's see. And then I will spend a Kai point to take the dodge action.
Was it not a key point to Flurry of Blows?
Oh, wait. Yes, it was. Never mind then. So then I guess I'll just make a regular strike against this one right here.
Okay.
So that plus 7. It's not the right dice. 7, 11, 12. 12.
Yeah, you bonk it real good in the head, and it right down.
That was a 12 to hit, not 12 damage.
Oh, a 12 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, okay. And then I will roll my
I thought it was 12 damage.
6 plus 4. That is 8 damage.
Still good enough to bonk it in the head and get it.
Oh, fair enough. All right, and that's the end of my turn.
Hey, these guys are no longer feared. But how will you do against the pack? Womp. So many against you. You might die.
The ghost of Wilcoril is all out of extra healing, so.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
no.
that.
Not
Oh,
the
no.
ghost of Wilcoril.
A 17 hits for 7.
Okay.
Oh god, another 17 for 8. A 15 does not hit. Another 17 for 4.
That's the end of Pixator. That's all his.
Oh, for shits and realsies.
Yep, that puts him at 19, and I only had 18 left.
Oh no. Oh no.
Pigs dies while everybody's shopping.
Does he die or make death saving throws? Do they just rip him to shreds?
The velociraptors were very malnourished, so that they would frenzy go for murder.
You see, I made a joke, but I kind of felt deep down that it was gonna come true.
Well,
You didn't, it didn't call out for help, so there's only one way for it to go.
So tonight we start this stream not an hour in with another death, mauled to death by velociraptors, torn to shreds, and so sad, so sad.
and Luca hasn't even donated yet.
Pix, is there any last words you want to give out?
He's got nothing.
Oh,
Just gurgling blood, probably.
This, I don't, god damn. Oof indeed. People watch on in horror thinking that you seem to have it at first, and then they started nipping at you more than you could deal with, and you just went down. But you went down fighting, a true honorable warrior death.
I think all the anger is out of him now.
So sad. I did not think this was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen in a different way. Big sad. But if you have nothing to say, we will move on to what Johan wanted to do for his day. Sadly, this will be a they drag your body and
Just the remains of his body.
they are going to maybe attempt to find your friends. Who knows? Did you I mean, at least Nethrissa knows where you were, right?
Did you tell Nethrissa that you were gonna go?
I just gave her gold and went to go do
Oh,
my...
even better. Nobody know where he went. He just disappeared and never came back.
Love that for us.
I'm sure there's people running around the streets being like, "Did you see what fucking happened?"
Yeah, it's good. Y'all will maybe learn later. But
It's
Johan, what were you doing? The dinosaur racing?
Yes, Johan was checking to just learn about the racing in general. And he just wanted to learn about when the races would take place.
All right. Typically, they happen at 3 different times of the day. Usually early morning, early afternoon, and later afternoon.
What time is it now?
You're going to be hitting the early afternoon show, quote unquote.
Okay. So you said it's all the way over in the northwest side of town?
Yes, it is way over here. In the old city.
Okay. Johan is just going to look for the betting station.
Ah, yes, the betting station. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 9 different dinosaurs. This current race is going to be the no holds bar for simplicity purposes of my poo brain. So your choices are Big Honger, the crowd-pleasing young Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ubteo's favorite, a young Triceratops on a streak. Banana Candy, a well-trained Hadrosaurus. Bone Cruncher, a young, ill-tempered Allosaurus.
What happens if you don't have bones?
Well, then you're just gonna get squashed by the Grung Stomper, a young Ankylosaurus.
Wow.
There's also a Scarback, young T-Rex on its last race. Nasty Boy, an Allosaurus with a famous trainer. Jungle Princess, a Deinonychus with a frightened jockey. And last but certainly not least, Mountain Thunder, an aging Dimetrodon.
Johan, if you want, you can pick like your top 3 or 4, and we can have Twitch vote on your bet if you want.
Oh, awesome. So right now, the 3 that Johan is thinking about betting on are Scarback, the Triceratops, and that last one with the famous trainer. I can't remember the name of the dinosaur.
Jungle Princess?
Jungle Princess.
Jungle Princess.
Alright, do you want to leave it up to Twitch voting?
Yes, that would be. I would love to see what comes out.
Alright, what is the Triceratops name?
The Triceratops. Ubteo's favorite.
Oh gosh. Ubteo's.
Ubtao.
Ubtao?
Yes.
Ubteo fave. You can't be that long. What is Scarback?
T-Rex.
What? Yes. Scarback is a young T-Rex on its last race.
And we're betting on racing?
Yes.
Yes.
You are seeing I just put it into the thingamajig on the wagers and payouts.
Oh, nice. What is
With the
Jungle
odds.
Princess, real quick?
Jungle Princess is a Deinonychus.
Oh gosh.
I know.
How do you spell that?
Deinonychus.
Okay, well that works. All right, there's the poll. You guys vote for what bet Johan should place. Johan, you can also try to steer it in your favor.
I think I'm just gonna let it play out because I'm not that Johan isn't that great at making decisions. So we'll just see where this ends up.
Do you want to get your new character approved in the DMs while we let this count down for 2 minutes? I have my new character ready and approved if we make it there, but in the time slot.
We should, because this is simply a who you betting on, how much you want to bet, and we'll see if it happens.
I'm just being facetious. All right, who am I voting for though? This is
Real quick, Tony. Johan is definitely just betting the 1 platinum that he found in the bag.
Oh,
that's a big
we do not
bet.
accept platinum here.
Excuse me.
You gotta.
Do you have gold? Because they really do not accept platinum.
They really don't? Okay. Yeah, I have. It's 10 gold, right?
It's a minimum of 1 copper, a maximum of 100 gold, or 500 gold.
Or like 1 platinum piece is 10 gold, right?
Oh yeah, 1 platinum is 10.
Okay, then yeah, he'll just go ahead and bet the 10 gold.
All right. I think you're voting for Jungle Princess.
Looks like Jungle Princess is the winner. Johan...
Alright, Jungle Princess with her frightened jockey has a 1 in 5 odds. And if she were to win, you do make 5 times your input.
Hey!
Hey. Yeah, Johan's gonna... How does this betting station work? Is it like a guy taking notes, or is it just
you tell a bookie, he'll write down how much you want for who, and go from there.
Johan walks up to the bookie. Yes, I'd like to put 10 gold on Jungle Princess the Deinonychus.
Oh, 10 gold on 10 gold on Jungle Princess. All right, I'll get that down for you. Anyone else? Anything else?
That will be it. Thank you.
All right. Didn't really plan on making a call out for an entire race because that is a lot. It is a very long race.
Welcome to D&D.
But does she win?
That's the question.
She did win.
What?
Jungle Princess won the race. The bookie comes up to you, Johan, and hands you a pouch of 50 gold pieces and says, "Congratulations on your win."
Oh, thank you. This was a whim of a spur of the moment decision, I guess. I'm happy that this turned out this well. Goodbye, and he just leaves without making much eye contact.
We did it! The
Good
chat
job,
did
chat.
it!
Woo!
Yeah,
Thank you, chat.
I also bet for Jungle Princess.
Yeah, I had to vote for Jungle Princess.
And while the dinosaurs were off playing, what was Herman doing besides being all sulky sad with River and Flask?
River and Flask and Herman wandered the streets, seeing if they could find anyone worthy to join them on their journeys through the Undergrowth.
Any particular place you wanted to start?
Let me have a good old look at this map one more time. Where would be the more, I don't want to say the seedier parts of the city, but the like rough and tumble sections?
Your rough and tumble sections that might be slightly seedy, but also not. You're looking at Malar's Throat.
That's what I kind of assumed. Malar's Throat is
And-
where they raise the dinosaurs. Is that it, or is that?
Malar's Throat is more
tricky?
like the equivalent of slums.
See, I don't want. I mean, nothing against the slums. I don't want like
I feel like you have
just
something against
the
slums.
what's his name? The Oliver Twist of the world. But like, you know, people who know this continent, who not necessarily a guide, but someone who I'm looking for ye old D&D tavern where I can pick up some adventurers. But if you think that's probably in Mailer's Throat, that's probably a good idea, actually.
Well, there's the two main inns in Port Neandrew, being the Thundering Lizard Inn and Kaya's House of Repose.
Aren't they like fancy though? Oh, we
Well,
went to the not
Kaya's
so
House of
fancy
Repose is
one.
incredibly fancy.
Yeah, no. I think I'll
But-
start at Miller's Throat, and if I can't find anyone there, I'll head over to our quote unquote rough and tumble inn there.
Let's see. Where are you? Were you heading like right from where you guys came in the harbors, and you're just making your
So-
way that way?
Yeah, I mean, as we left it last session,
Okay.
pardon me, I think we were over here by the docks talking to the dragon born, and is he dragon born or half dragon?
He was a half gold dragon.
Yeah, the half dragon. And so, because I've said it, it's now canon. Herman did sit on the rocks and stare out at the sea melancholically. And then after some quiet contemplation, he would go find, I'm forgetting their names, River and Flask. And
They've been with you.
yeah, they enjoyed the staring off into the sea with me, I assume. But I'm gonna say I'll get up after a few hours of contemplation and ask the two of them, where exactly could I mean, no one could replace Wilcoril, but we're going to need some assistance if we're going to continue on this journey into the Undergrowth. Suddenly Herman has a British accent, I guess.
I like it.
Well,
Where can we find someone to assist us in a more robust
River and
position
Flask will
to
look at each
yourselves?
other and kind of in unison. Oh, love, probably Malar's Throat. Or possibly the Market Ward.
Well, let's start at Mila's Throat and see how it goes.
Alright. You start making your way there. And once you hit the Grand Bazaar, which is over here, you're met with a very familiar friend.
It's Wilcoril's ghost.
No,
Hey!
even better. Because I made him up myself. Zuma finds you.
Is Zuma the one who wanted to show us around the city?
He is the one that showed you around
Oh,
the city.
Zuma, I missed you.
Oh, hello there,
Uh,
my friend. How can I help? Oh, wait, no, I'm here to help you, actually. I don't even need to ask you if you need any help. I'm actually here looking for you. I have a message from you from Okongo Tamu.
That was a very strange way of addressing me, but go ahead. What is the message?
Oh, he wants you to meet you and your little friends. He wants you and all of you to meet him at his villa.
And whenabouts?
Soon is better.
I have to go find them. They've scattered themselves across the city
Of
I
course they did.
because,
It's
As
so
everyone-
wonderful is why.
yes, I'm sure that's why. I will see Wakanga in about an hour if I can find most of them. Otherwise, I'll have to come mostly alone.
Well, don't keep him waiting. And he just
I
wanders
will not.
off.
Have a lovely day. He wouldn't say lovely day. I'm still stuck in Estelle.
Too much sidebarring.
Yes.
When you reach Malar's throat, Fail, are you good?
What do you mean?
Is your character like good to go?
Yeah, she's all rolled up.
Ooh.
I posted a link in the Discord.
Okay.
So
I looked at the thing. It seems pretty okay.
Pretty okay. Excuse me. Have you looked at it?
Not really. I ain't got that kind of
That's
time.
valid.
I'm busy.
Can you fail add her to
Why
the
did I just-
campaign?
Yeah, she's there.
Cool. I will update the thing after your introduction.
So, Herman, you come to Malar's throat, and you see a human dressed in an odd fashion, not like the people that you're used to seeing in Port Neanzru. What are they wearing? What do you look like? Aaron?
Erin looks to be about in her 20s, long blonde hair. She's clad in like black cloaks, and you can see that one of her arms is armored, but you can't really tell like what the armor is. It looks kind of flimsy. Strapped to her back is a large sword, and she is kind of stumbling around. She's approaching people with what looks like a wanted poster, demanding if they've seen this person.
And River's gonna go right up to you there, Herman. He's like, "Oi, love, what about that one?"
Herman.
Pardon me?
River points out at
I
Aaron.
was still thinking about Wilcoril. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry.
Well, there's a dangerous looking woman over there, and I think she might be just what you're looking for, love.
Oh, yes, a dangerous looking woman sounds like the perfect place to start. And Herman grasps his great sword in one hand just to kind of like, comforting, make sure it's still there just in case. And he, is there anyone like, Herman's not just gonna walk up to a random one and be like, yo, what's your deal? Is there any like shopkeep or just like random kid he can be like, yo, what's
Oh yeah,
how
there are
long's she
kids.
been here?
You actually, you can actually see some just like running around. If you look real close, you see some of them trying to pickpocket people.
I'm gonna attempt to, while they're trying to pickpocket someone else, just like grab them by the scruff of their shirt or the back of their shirt, like, haha, caught you, but also I don't really care about catching them.
Oh, this kid's gonna like freak out, like, "Oh, please let me go! I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even steal that wallet."
Silence. I do not care.
Silence, wench.
That woman over there, how long has she been here?
I don't know, maybe like a couple of hours.
And has she been doing anything?
I'm pretty sure she's sweating in all those dark clothes.
That makes two of us. Well, I don't care enough to tell your parents, so go, I guess. And he
Bold of
like
you to assume they have
pushes the
parents.
kid away. I don't even care if he has parents because I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't, but it's fine.
Welcome to
but
D&D.
It's
Just-
fine.
Who has parents? It's D&D. It's not
Yeah,
allowed.
it's D&D. No, you can't.
He's a level 0 rogue
So,
right now.
with
You can't-
literally
They're dead.
no more information than he started with, Herman's going to approach the woman that he sees from a distance and says, "Excuse me, traveler. Are you new to these parts?"
You could say that. I just rolled into town Early this morning.
You must be from somewhere a little colder than hereabouts.
I don't necessarily think that that's something that's really any of your business at this point.
It really isn't. I don't care enough. It's just my trying to be, what do they call it? Friendly, I guess. I'm looking for someone to adventure with. Our most recent party member seems to have died in, not seems to, died pretty tragically. But just looking for someone bad, looking for someone strong, and looking for someone willing to join a party of strangers, I guess.
Well, I too am looking for somebody, and she thrusts a wanted poster of Pix in your face.
Ooh. Well,
Ooh.
I'm also looking for him, but I don't think for the same reason. Any particular issue you have with this gentleman?
I'm just hunting a bounty. He killed some villagers and then disappeared into the night, and I would like to collect my gold and be on my way.
That certainly sounds like Pix. Thor, the person I have never met.
Interesting.
I can certainly go speak to some of my comrades. Maybe they've seen him around somewhere. And so I'm trying to think of how Herman would consider this. I mean, he probably has a better idea of where Nethrissa would
Welcome,
be,
Moonsea
simply
Barabbas.
because, where else is she going to bring her giant bird
There's only so
creature?
many places a woman can be with a giant ass bird.
I mean, in this city, probably a lot of places, honestly.
Yeah, let's be real. Yeah.
But also, hello to Moonsea Marauders for joining us. Huzzah. I'd say my name is Herman Solace, and why don't you come with me and meet some of my party members? We can discuss the arrangements and compensation later. But I do know some people who might know where Pixathor has gone.
You're the only lead I've gotten so far, so I don't really have any other options here but to go with you.
Well, then it's decided, isn't it? And without much more to say, he's gonna head towards the warding people. I don't know what you called it.
Barding people.
The barding people.
Boarding.
We called it Bird Bath and Beyond.
Yeah,
Ah,
Bird Bath
yes.
and Beyond. That's where we are. Bird Bath and Beyond. Well, that's
Bird
where I
Bath.
was.
Right.
So, looking for friends, as one does, you're going to run into Nethrissa first, with Becky wearing studded leather.
Hell yeah! And I
Becky's
also
very much not liking the studded leather. She keeps trying to, rub it off,
It's
peck
fine.
it off.
it's fine.
Have you bought a cone for Becky?
You're a fucking genius.
That was out of character. Can you imagine Herman saying that? Not a thing. Herman's gotten sassier since the last month that we've had off.
Understandable.
Nethrissa, actually, I didn't. Well, this is someone I'm looking to join our party. Why don't you introduce yourself?
All right, I'm gonna kind of put one of my hands on my hip. I'm gonna look at them, and be like, "Sup? I'm Nethrissa. I like to beat shit up. What's up with you? What's your story?"
What's my story?
Or lack of. You don't need to tell me if you don't want to.
They're looking for Pix. Have you seen him?
I'm gonna kind of like tap my fingers against my leg. No, I haven't. Last time I saw him, he handed me a pouch with a bunch of gold, and well, I'm gonna kind of like lightly pat the studded leather on Becky. Well, because of Pix, Becky's got some reinforcement. But I don't know. Did I see you, Dean? Did I see
While
what
I am
he ran off?
moderately glad about this, I highly doubt he was going to give you that much gold just for a quick shopping trip. That can only be bad.
Yeah.
What are you asking?
Did I see when he handed me the money? Did I see like what direction he ran off into? Wherever we.
Were you
met up
watching him,
at?
or were you so giddy about getting your bird armor you didn't care?
I think I kind of like when he handed it to me. I like looked at it and I looked in the bag to make sure that it wasn't just like bullshit nonsense. Looked over at him walking off, and then I just kind of went off and did my own thing. Like I wasn't tracking him, but I probably gave him one last glance before I walked off, kind of thing.
You would have saw him walking towards the southwest portion of the port.
Okay. Then kind of putting my other arm against Becky, leaning against him. And well, before he ran off, as he ran off, he was kind of going off towards the southwest part of the port. So. Are they coming from the southwest part of the port, or where are they coming from?
They'd be coming pretty much from the same area that, that Pix went. Because you kind of have to go around the harbor, like the warehouses and such.
Okay.
In order to get back to where you were purchasing armor.
Understandable.
But you're still one other party member short.
Johan. Yeah, that's all the information I have. Have you seen Johan?
I have not, though the last time we were here, he was very keen on the dragon races, if only.
Which is exactly when you hear a horn and you see everybody start going into buildings and getting off the streets.
Oh no, this is what you had planned. All right, cool.
And this is as soon as you hear that, not everybody is like, the dinosaurs are not immediately released from the horn, but it's more like you got about 5 minutes to get off the streets.
Cute.
Okay, you get a first-hand watch of the dinosaur races.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah,
Is it obvious where the path is?
Oh yeah, like the main road parts that the dinosaurs use are very beaten in.
Gotcha. Herman's gonna turn to Aaron and just say, I wouldn't stand in the middle of this road if I were you, and kind of take like the back roads back towards the bedding stalls. So kind of weaving in and out of anywhere that seems like hasn't been thoroughly trampled.
All right, yeah, you can hang out here, like taking like behind the harbor in 17, or you can't see it because I'm stupid.
Let's say. You want to change that on the overlay map?
Nope. I will just scroll down to what it is. The dry docks.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
You come down to the dry docks. They kind of like go around up here and just start making their way around, going towards like the Grand Bazaar.
Gotcha.
Which after after a minute or two, all the dinosaurs have ran past you, and you can see Jungle Princess is in the lead. And then you can start making your way over there. Probably taking...
It's over by the
this
ziggurats, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which double is like bleachers, pretty much.
But like that'd be so unhelpful because like it's only on like two sides.
It's fine. Everything's fine. You guys get about over here to where like there's a little bit of ruined building, and the dinosaurs seem to start running past in front of you with Banana Candy still, or not Banana Candy, Jungle Princess in the lead, making its way in here. And you just see someone like waving a big old flag, and you're, and Jungle Princess wins!
Oh,
And you guys can make
Lord.
your way in.
All right, we're going.
Where you find Johan, and he has a nice little leather pouch in his hands, and it jingle jangles.
Hi, everyone. My dinosaur one. Johan is very apathetic about what's going on.
Not having quite as much fun as you assumed.
No, not quite. Who's the new person? Lady.
Johan, meet Aaron. I'm trying to find pics for them.
My pleasure, madam.
I doubt madam is quite necessary, but that's up to them.
I believe Pix. I don't know. He's before we left town to go into the woods. He said something about the Colosseum. We discussed going once we finished. May
Oh no.
have gone there.
I should say I'm not surprised, and yet I'm still sort of surprised.
I expected nothing, and still I'm let down.
That's exactly. That's just Herman's whole life, pretty much.
So I assume you guys are just gonna make your way to the Coliseum to go find Pix.
Seems as good a thought as any.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, you guys make your way down there, and when you arrive, you see people exiting the Coliseum. And you hear people talking about, wow, that was a really interesting fight. Yeah, he was doing so well too, but he really just didn't make it. It was really sad to see him go down like that. Yeah, what kind of a weird cat guy was that?
Excuse you, Jen. That's not what that was. That was a very interesting attempt there.
Listen, I don't do good female voices. I ain't got the voice for it, but I needed more than just basic Joe and
just
deeper
all
voice
your
Joe.
NPCs are male from now on.
There are no females in Jolt.
Wow.
Chilton
okay.
females only speak in sign language.
But,
All right. So did the NPC actually say something about like a cat person?
yeah, some weird cat person they've never they've seen Tabaxi, but this guy did not look like a Tabaxi to these people.
I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna look at the person who just said that, and be like, "What did they look like?"
Oh, just like a big Tabaxi, but didn't have like a really long tail.
Aaron,
At
can
that-
I please see
At
your?
that, I'm going to kind of put my hands in my face and be like, "There's only one tabaxi I know that doesn't have."
Use some kind of weird stick.
Aaron, can I please see your wanted poster for just a moment?
How about
Okay.
it?
Did it look something like this?
And she grabs yeah, that was him.
Well,
Well,
He fought a bunch of velociraptors, and it just didn't go so well for him.
Aaron, I have good news and I have bad news. They're both the same news, but Pix is dead.
Wha- I mean, I fail to see how that is good news for me, as that means I don't get my bounty and I traveled all this way for nothing.
Was
Got
he
a
wanted
bounty?
alive?
She points over. Well, if the body can do anything for you, it's over there. It's mostly
The-
bone.
The body is useless. He was wanted on trial.
Oh well, that's not gonna happen. Bye.
Well, then I take back my previous statement. There is no good news.
there is no good news.
Welcome to TOA. There is no good news. It's only bad news, worse news, terrible news, and horrible news.
And catastrophic.
Oh no, we don't even. That's not even a level. It's just.
Oh,
It's
cute.
that's
Beyond the
just
scale.
a
It's
normal day.
beyond the system. It can't handle it.
Cole, are you saying that I haven't taken a long rest and I need to, or you're just making a comment about how low my HP is?
Yeah, if your HP is still that low, I think you do need to hit long rest because
Okay.
after the funeral pyre, I think Tony said you guys took a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys drown your sorrows in your tear mugs.
Booze.
50
All
HP.
night.
But I think Herman has more news to tell y'all.
Cute.
Do I have more news? Do you have?
You gotta meet Wakanga.
Oh, thank you. I totally forgotten.
Because you need to go pick up your other teammate, maybe.
Maybe.
Our dearest friend Zuma is waiting for has beckoned us to the house of Wakanga once again. And Aaron, this is a benefactor here in Chult who I think is on our side for the most part.
Oh,
He is-
I'm more than familiar with Wakanga. He had some weird, fast-talking guy try to get me to go find a construct for him when I got here.
More on that
Oh,
later,
wait,
Aaron.
wait. We have one free thing to resolve. What did you do with Banjo when you were in the Coliseum?
Oh no! Banjo.
Banjo could have helped you fight, I guess.
I guess Banjo's just orphaned.
Just hanging out.
Orphaned
go get-
again.
someone go
Sad
get Banjo.
times.
Johan.
I
There's-
didn't
Go
even
get
think
Banjo.
about it, and then I go to this other screen real quick, and it's yeah, Banjo's a thing, huh?
There's now-
Johan has Wilcoril's journal. Someone has to take Tix's
The thing is,
pet.
It says
nobody
monkey.
but Pix knew where Banjo was. And
Ah.
Banjo is nowhere to be found.
No,
he took one
For those just joining us for the first time, Banjo is a flying monkey.
That
It's a knife.
someone was trying to teach how to use daggers.
Welcome to D&D.
Yes, thank you for clarifying. For those just
That's
joining,
very important.
Banjo is a flying monkey who may or may not know how to use daggers.
Banjo was left at
definitely did.
the prince's house in a tree.
Oh,
I'd say that's a pretty
Yeah.
fair
Yeah.
assumption.
Oh? Question mark?
oh,
Did Banjo
You know,
stay there
something's-
is the question.
yeah.
If Banjo didn't stay there or whatever, that's up to Banjo. There could be a bloodthirsty flying monkey with knives running around town right now.
Oh
We'll never
boy, I
know.
sure do love that picture in my mind brain. It's gonna end up happening later now, thank you.
The barbarian brain is telling me to hop on Becky and start running around town looking for Banjo. But I don't know if I'd be successful.
Well, good thing that we're gonna move you right along.
Ah. Before Nefriza can decide, she's already at Wakanga's house.
What we're gonna do is
Okay.
that the
Cutscene.
montage that is everybody sad walking, remembering that Banjo's a thing. We're gonna take a short break.
Hey!
Welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. We are about to arrive at the house or villa of Wakanga Otamu. River and Flask again will step to the side and not go in. And you see Zoom at the front door. So, welcome, my friends. I'm so glad you could make it.
It's always a pleasure, Zuma.
The pleasure is all mine, my friends. Welcome, please, please, come in, come in, come in. Wakanga's been expecting you all day, and you've kept him
Oh,
waiting.
Lord. Alright, gotta go in.
We're just gonna walk in without talking to Zuma.
I'm gonna give I'm gonna hand off Becky to River and Flask again, make sure she's watched over, throw them a gold or two, go inside.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Tony, you already got the token and everything for Aaron?
Yeah, man, I waste no time.
Can you send it to me?
Killing me now. Yes. You guys can move yourselves in as you please.
Cool.
Make your way indoors.
Making
While
my
I
way indoors,
throw
walking
Walking,
fast.
walking
Faces
faster.
pass.
We need to meet our new party member. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, we don't know what we're going to be going to this
Yeah,
place
you're
for.
right. You're right.
we
That's
just, we
meta.
just know we're in here. Yeah.
I think he did say that they found someone for you, maybe.
Herman hasn't said anything like that to us.
Oh, okay.
No. You have not. You've just been told. Well, Herman was told by Wakanga to, or not by Wakanga. I'm sorry, by Zuma from Wakanga to come see him at his villa.
Okay.
So I gotta close the door.
Is Aaron coming indoors?
Aaron is staying right here because Aaron doesn't really know what's going on.
That's fair.
Aaron, if you would like to join us, Wakanga, who I assume you said you already know, has something to tell us all, and if you're going to be joining us out in the wilds, you might as well be here.
Yes, please come in, have a seat, ma'am. I have heard of. Well, I hope your funeral was satisfactory. I hope you all have had the time to grieve your good friend Will. Have a drink, please, if you are so inclined. You also notice all that Syndra is looking more frail than when you first arrived.
Ooh.
About 20-ish something days ago. It's 25 at this point, but
Did we not see this when we came in?
when
first
you
came back
guys
down?
came, she was like essentially almost like a wheelchair bound.
Oh!
She was able to like kind of keep herself upright. Now she's like more hunched over. She's coughing more than she was originally. Just not doing great. Not doing so great.
Aaron's gonna nudge Johan and he's gonna point. He's like, "Who is that?"
That was our original contractor. Excuse me, I'm struggling to gather my thoughts.
Are you pointing at Syndra, or are you pointing at the very large gentleman standing at the wall between Syndra and Nethrissa?
I'm pointing at Syndra.
Okay.
Yes, excuse me, I'm having a hard time collecting my thoughts. She instructed us to come here and help deal with some death curse, right, Herman?
You were saying?
Syndra instructed us to come here and deal with a death curse.
Yes. The death curse that is plaguing us all.
Yes, and it
Well,
seems to
the dead, at
affect
least.
poor Syndra here more every day.
Believe me, madam, we are trying our hardest.
She
I
calls.
do have to ask.
I know, my dear.
Losing a party member is but a small setback. However deeply upset we are, we must move forward if we're ever to get anything done.
Well,
I have to ask, who
Didn't
is the other member in the room here with us?
Didn't
I
you guys
don't
just lose two party
recall.
members?
Well,
Yeah.
Wakanga doesn't necessarily know about Pix just yet. It's
So
a
for
very
all
recent
Wakanga
death.
knows, Pix could just be off fucking around.
It's just somewhere else.
Even though Wakanga is more of like the information merchant prince,
Also, what Aaron wouldn't know that we'd lost Wilcoril. Not necessarily. She could
well,
pick
he
it up
does,
from
or
context
she does
clues.
now after Wakanga said something.
Yeah, I talked
But,
about
he's-
Wakanga talked about the funeral.
He He sets down his cup of, you assume, is tea. Well,
Drugs.
Not
Syndra
entirely
and
unlike
I
tea.
have they kind of look at each other, kind of a role reversal with our emotions over to the gentleman in the standing against the wall. Role reversal? This gentleman here, he was just in the jungle recently. Unfortunately, he was a lone survivor. And he still seems interested in finishing his contract with Syndra. And we thought perhaps he could help fill the void that Will's death came with.
Can Herman tell if this is a male or female, whatever it is?
No.
I assumed that would be the answer, but I thought I would check.
Alright, I'm gonna, cause I'm like sitting on the couch, I'm like kind of manspreading too. I'm gonna like look over at the figure and be like, "What's your name?"
Oh, thank gods. They're a quiet one.
Alright, I can get behind that as long as you can tolerate this bullshit.
If I'm not mistaken, he does go by Tell.
Hell?
That's about all the information he would really give and care to go by.
Cool. Alright.
And Syndra, where did you find this Tell?
Well, he was part of a group that I sent before you all.
So you found them just like we did, just volunteers?
Yes.
Well,
In such a...
if he survived once, let's see if he can survive twice. If he's still interested, might as well.
You up for that? Tall, dark, and quiet? Sounds like a yes.
It sounds like nothing, but I'm pretty sure they are saying yes.
He is definitely nodding his very big head-like thing.
Isn't his hair just like morphous with the rest of his body, though?
All right. So I guess out of game, would you like me to describe what you're seeing?
Yes.
I would love that.
Yes, please.
I think everyone wants that.
All right.
Who are we looking at?
So standing up against the wall is a very big figure. I would say almost as tall as Pix, but I think Pix was... How tall was Pix?
It was 7 feet tall.
Oh, okay. This guy is 8 inches taller than Pix. And
Eight.
he is adorned with just tons and tons of bones, and his head thing looks like a skull.
Oh.
And you can just kind of hear like just deep breathing under the skull. And I will send you a picture to give you a little bit better of an idea. But he just has all sorts of stuff clad all over his body, just like bones and horns and...
That's no thanks for me,
Fucking-
fam.
Fucking mint.
yeah, a bunch of teeth and just all sorts of stuff all over his clothing.
Hey, GM,
Yeah.
would I know what this beast is?
If you can describe to me how your character might know.
Well, that's the thing, is that I'm not sure how I, the player, would even figure that out. However, Herman has dabbled in the dark arts.
Whoa.
So perhaps he has read about it in his research.
In his research, well, you're pretty sure this is a humanoid from the looks and sound of his breathing.
Wow, thanks for the details, DM.
You're welcome, because there's only so much I'm allowed to tell you, because there's otherwise really no reason you would know who and or what this is.
They are
Not gonna-
definitely.
Because you can't really see their skin. You haven't heard their voice other than like their semi-labored breathing, so you can make a
Okay,
decent
can I make
estimate
a
that they're possibly male.
can I make a at least guess? I do see there are 4 horns on his head. What kind of beasts would I know have 4 horns?
Well,
Do I know of a humanoid beast that usually has 4 horns?
well, you can give me a
Or are there
nature
more,
check real
Cole?
quick.
If you look closely, on the head part, there's only 2 horns. The rest of the horns are coming off of like a back mantle. So if you've been in nature at all, the head looks like a goat. So that depends on your character.
That's baffling. We're gonna have like a DC 30 nature check real quick.
Jesus.
Erin's like eyeballing this thing suspiciously. She's like looking it up and down, and she's like reaching into her pack and like flipping through just a stack of bounty posters. She's fairly sure. She's like, I know I've got to have one on this guy.
A 2, well, you know it exists.
So
Wow,
No,
that
that's
is-
fine. I rolled. I'm okay if I know nothing, but
if-
at least I rolled.
if-
The best thing you can tell is that the only thing you're confident of is that it's alive.
if everyone's just sitting there staring,
I don't think even I'm sure that it's alive, but okay.
It's breathing. I mean, that's a good sign.
yeah, if everyone's
Is
just
it-
sitting there staring, he'll just kind of stand forward a little bit and say, "The name is Telephtheos."
Jesus Christ. Well, whatever the D&D version of Jesus Christ is.
Bahamut.
Isn't that... I don't know.
I don't think there really is an equivalent, but
I guess we could say, because I think I've made this reference before in this character. Unholy demons of hell, what is that?
it's your new party member.
Well, Tell, I think we are leaving today, if that works for you.
Yes.
Excellent. Tell,
Excellent.
I'm not sure if you can tell us, but how did you get back?
Walked.
I mean,
For
I
the
can
second
respect
time
that.
in one day, I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I still am.
You know what? I'll be like, shit. That's a good reason. That's a good method of transportation. I can get behind that.
because unlike y'all, you guys just teleport back.
Teleported.
So
Well, how do you feel about teleportation?
Fine.
The reason I ask is, where did you teleport from? And can we get back there?
He walked.
You walked.
Gotcha.
And we teleported, right?
Yes,
and
we
we
did.
teleport.
yeah, you guys use the
We have, like, a day.
scroll of teleport
Yeah, we still have
modified.
some time. Not a lot.
We
but
have like a day left before it closes. I suppose we should get going.
Wakanga, everyone else, I feel it's probably best if we get going sooner rather than later for Syndra's
Yeah.
sake, if nonetheless.
Well, hopefully you will have safer travels this time.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. I'm gonna get up, gonna stretch my arms above my head. It's probably some like cracking of bones as I kind of let loose a little bit.
I don't have a contract with that one. I really have no obligation to go with you.
Coin.
Well, you didn't get your bounty on picks, but there's plenty of money and treasure out in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to join us, you can have your fair share.
I
How
mean,
about
I
a
did
flat?
come all the way out here. And I guess these other bounties could wait a while.
Well, do you even have the funds or time to take a ship back? Because it's about 100 days to get back to Waterdeep. Or I'm sorry, that's not Waterdeep. Baldur's Gate is the closer one at 100 days.
I do have some
Is it
bounties
that
in-
far off the coast?
It is that far off the coast. It is
Holy
100
sweet
days
Jesus.
bare minimum.
Wow. Okay.
That
It is
map
why
does
it
not
is
look-
very much wanted to teleport to Port Nianzaru.
Well, you could walk if you had any strength in your back.
Oof.
I don't think you can walk across the water, big man. Oh,
Shots fired.
Yeah,
You'd be
I
incorrect.
Oh.
I
Oh.
guess
lovely.
I'll go with you because I'm pretty sure that I do have a bounty on that one. I've just got to find the sheet.
How many bounties do you have?
Well, I just pick up any that I come across.
You know what?
wouldn't
I can get
happen-
behind that.
You wouldn't happen to have any on pirates, would you?
Let me see.
Any on
You've
the
been in
used
here
to
for about a
run-
day. You know that there are 3 bounties for 3 pirates.
What was your name
Oh.
again there, sir?
Johan.
Johan. Oh, I do have this here.
Any others from the Skulker, the ship? If after this, I'm absolutely fine with you taking me in, killing me, whatever you want to do.
No, I don't have any other bounties aside from this one, so I do think I'll stick with you, just in case you decide to get squirrely and run away.
I'm absolutely fine with it at this point. So, should we head out, everyone?
Yeah. Also, Johan, you should mark another success on my end because you got Wilcoril's journal. Because one of us has a bounty. So,
Yeah,
think I'm
Will,
like-
what's
I'm
the score, Will?
I'm gonna say that Johan gets that point because having
I
a bounty
have a
gives him
bounty.
street cred.
what?
Ooh,
Well,
I concur.
to be
I
fair,
concur.
Johan also won a bet, so
You want to bet?
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Are
had a
we
1 in
tied
6
now?
chance of winning
He
that.
had a
bet.
1 in 6. Okay. Well, I'm not aware of that. So
Oh,
not like
I
me,
said-
not like me being like, oh, only I deserve the points. But Nathersa didn't know that he won a bet.
But,
you also. So wait, is it 4-4 right now?
I think so.
oh,
Right,
if
I'll put it 4 to
if I
4.
pull up the actual notes,
I think it was 3-2
how
last time.
Yeah, how many points is each? It was 4-2 last
Oh.
time.
So yeah, it is 4-4 now, because
All right.
bet and yeah, I got it right.
Okay. All right. We're even now.
Oh, fail.
Sir,
I have 3 things that you know of as a bounty hunter. Since you're going around picking up all the bounties, those are 3 known pirates
Uh-oh.
that have a very high bounty and even higher if you get their ships back.
Ooh.
I will. I'll take these bounties. I'm assuming that they're hiding somewhere in the jungle, so if we happen to come across them,
You are more than welcome to take them out or take them back.
I really don't like the way Zarum al-Sarak looks.
Alright. Back to roll 20.
And I think that means we are going to go back into the wilderness.
As you all leave, Zuma's like, all right, my friends, have a very wonderful time, and this time, stay safe.
Thanks,
Gotcha.
Zuma.
I'm gonna go straight over to Becky, my girl.
You do that.
You bet I will. Let's go. Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah, zoom.
Get over here, you. All right. You're going to start making your way out into the Cholton jungle again. Hooray. It went so well for you last time. Oh, you guys are taking your portal back, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
God, this map.
So there's only a quick thing. It is only visible to Nathrissa, Johan, Herman, River, and Flask. Tell and Aaron don't see what you're about to walk into.
Oh shit!
Did we forget to? Okay.
No, it's
Well,
actually part of the
So-
Is
scroll.
this
They
the spell?
cannot,
Because yeah.
they cannot physically see it.
So this is going to be some platform 9 3/4 shit, is what you're saying.
Guys, run into the wall. It'll be fine.
Pretty much. You're gonna have like whoever walks through first, Tell and Aaron are just gonna see them just vanish from existence.
Can I make a little show out of it? Can I?
You can performance check that, sure.
Yes, I want to kind of. You know what? I'll roll see if I even succeeded this in the first place. Fuck yeah! That's gonna be. Where's my character sheet? I accidentally closed it. Performance.
Yep.
All right, load performance. All right, cool. That's gonna be an 18.
Yeah, you put on a spectacular show
Yes.
and just backflip into the portal, and they just
Hell
see
yeah.
you backflip into non-existence.
Yeah, Tell doesn't care. He'll run straight towards it, no fear.
Yeah.
No fear.
Nope.
Real quick.
Hmm.
Johan doesn't know Aaron's name. Yeah, he does. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
What does Aaron do though, seeing a few people just walk into nothingness?
This is normal.
This is fine. Everything's
She
fine.
was
Okay.
She was taken from her village and raised by a gnome that could only say his name.
Jesus Christ, you brought her back? I fucking totally forgot. Like, she seemed so familiar first. I'm like, is this who I think it is? And now you literally just confirmed my suspicions. God damn it.
So
Johan's gonna just walk into the portal.
All right.
Aaron, I assume you know what you're doing, but if you want to follow us through.
yeah, after you.
And
Who was the one that cast it?
I don't think it has to be cast, wasn't it? Is this the one that
Yeah,
just
no,
says
someone
there?
had to read that scroll off to get it to work. Was it Herman?
I believe so, probably.
All right,
was
because you
either-
know that you are the last one allowed to walk through, or it will just auto close behind you.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I just didn't get a chance to actually figure out what Herman was gonna say. Aaron, I insist you first, or else you'll be left behind.
All right, I'm just walking right in the middle of nothing there.
Right there, believe me, I can see it. I'm not asking you to walk into the wall. I'm not a 12-year-old.
All right, I'll walk in that direction.
Excellent.
As soon as I see her disappear, Herman walks in after Aaron. I assume that the two guides have gone in before us.
Yeah.
We just
And-
leave River and flask behind.
You essentially end up in this very weirdly similar area that you left before. And laying over here is a large flesh picked clean corpse.
Of
What
This
you're
is-
pretty sure is a T-Rex
ah, yes, our good friend.
that you had about 2 days ago.
Well, I suppose we keep moving? Or should we harvest the meat?
There is no meat. It is
It's
picked
just
clean.
bones.
Why would
But
Hey, our tall, dark, and quiet friend seems to like bones. Do you want any?
He sounds very offended by that. What
sound,
you just,
or he just shakes his head?
I mean, you heard what he did while shaking his head. What you asked is you can assume very disrespectful.
Well, I suppose not. Let's go then.
You do notice.
Before we leave though, are they like brittle or
No.
can I grab one and kind of like smack it against my hand, see like how sturdy it is?
It is quite sturdy.
Ooh, tempted.
But you do notice over here there seems to be something sticking out of the bushes.
I'm gonna keep it in my hand. I'm gonna tiptoe on over there.
All right.
I'm curious. I
Right
want to
over
stealthily
here.
do it.
Oh,
I'm not-
stealthily do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Johan.
Roll that stealth.
What? Roll stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out of game, Johan.
Ha-ha!
Accept
Yeah.
my friend request on Discord.
I thought I did. What? What happened? Didn't I? No? Okay.
Okay, and then I have the. Wait, why am I thinking of that? Okay, so stealth, that's going to be a 19.
All right. You are so quiet. You don't step on any kind of grass and make sounds
Yes.
when you get over there.
What
And
do-
you
what do I see?
find a body, a very picked body. It has a bag on the side of their. Well, you're pretty sure it was a waist at one point, but it has, please drumroll, wasted away.
Cool.
Bad puns are bad.
And especially bad if I couldn't even tell it was a pun.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
sad face.
DM will now have his vengeance upon those who did not like his fun.
Can I? What's the? So there's a body. Is it skeletal or is there any sort of flesh?
At this
muscle
point,
to
it looks like it's almost entirely picked clean. There seems to be a couple, like its arms are in the puddle in front of you, where some of the
Oh,
bushes are growing, but.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And you said that there's a bag.
Yeah, there's like a bag attached to what was once his waist.
Can I poke the bag with the bone before I try opening it?
You do that. It feels like a bag and it moves just like any bag would if you poked it.
You're wording this weird, buddy. I'm gonna open the bag.
Okay, you do that and you find a stopped vial.
Oh, what
Mhm.
color is there anything in it?
The
like a liquid?
outside of it is opaque.
Oh, can I? You said is it sealed?
Yes, it is. It's got a stopper.
Is there any sort of label on it, or is it
No.
just it's just a bottle?
It's an opaque vial.
Is there anything else I see in the bag?
No.
Oh. Would I be able to make an Arcana check and see if there's maybe some magic with this, or not see,
You
not
can
figuring out what
certainly
kind, but I
try.
want to see if it's like magical or it's not magical.
You can certainly try.
All right, nervous. It's gonna be a 15.
As far as you can tell, this is not magical.
All right, and then I don't see anything else around the body or the bag.
Nope.
Question mark. All right, I'm gonna suspiciously take a couple of steps backward, keep my eyes on the body, and then once I'm about like 5 or 10 feet away, I'm gonna turn around, and start walking back towards the group, and I'm gonna hold up. I took the bottle with me, the vial with me, by the way. I'm gonna hold it up for the entire group to see and be like, I'm gonna be honest, I took this from a pile of bones in the ground. I don't know what's in it.
Sorry, my turtle was like going crazy, so I just had my mic muted and I shut off my light to get him to settle down. You went to a pile of bones and you picked out a bag, right?
Yeah, I basically like kind of saw something poking out of the ground. I went over to it and I grabbed this vial, and it's an opaque vial. There's no labeling on it or anything, just an opaque vial.
And you're trying to find out what it is?
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna say, I'm not getting any magical vibes off it, but then again, I'm not the most magically inclined, as we know. So,
Hand it to me.
have at it. Oh, fuck, okay. I'm gonna walk over and just hand it over to him like it's nothing.
I would like to do either medicine or nature check on it, whichever you think is better, Tony, to try to figure out what it is.
Well, what are you physically doing with it to try to figure it out?
Just kind of doing the classic, like tilting it up and down, seeing kind of the viscosity, the color.
Well,
maybe
you
smell.
can't because it is an opaque vial.
Sorry, I told you my turtle was going crazy.
Yeah, blame the turtle for all of your life problems.
I took my headset off for a second.
The turtle is the
Anyways,
big bad.
I'll smell it then, and like all that kind
All
of
right,
stuff.
that will be a nature check.
Okay. Yeah, he was like swimming around like crazy, kicking rocks everywhere, so I didn't want to.
He just doing what turtle do.
Yeah, he's wilding out. That is a crit. Hands down, 20 plus 5.
Yes!
All right.
First roll of
So,
the night. Damn it.
The scent of it to you is just like second nature. You believe this is serpent's venom.
Whoa!
This is serpent's venom.
Does this mean anything to me, DM?
You know that it is a decently potent poison.
Whoa. Cool. And so I'm gonna look at him. He says that it's what kind of venom? Serpent venom. I'll be like, you wanna keep that?
Sure.
What'd you say?
Sure.
All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna kind of brush off. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, cool. And I'm gonna kind of get back with the main group now that interaction's kind of.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
We got the stats.
Hooray! You carry on with your lives as one do. As such, you move forward another day. Which direction do you choose to go?
We're going towards Mbala, correct? Because I think we're just going to keep going that way.
Is it?
West,
Is what?
We're going west.
What happened?
We're going
Where
west.
is your direction?
We go in here.
Oh,
did I-
thanks. Super helpful.
Towards
Towards Mbala.
Bala.
Alright.
West.
Would you
This
ca-
one.
Oh, okay. That is actually much better.
Oh yeah, cool.
All right. I just have to do a quick thingamajigger. It's in all good. Oh, geez, I done goofed.
No, not the goo.
Nope, not that's not what I wanted. Thank you, game. That's got to go away. Stop it.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God, are the labels a separate part of the map?
I had to put a separate label
That's wild.
because of
The coverage. Oh
Yeah.
God.
oh, that just fucked everything up, didn't it?
Yeah, this map is.
What have you done?
intense.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I just can put it up there instead. So your next day is actually pretty decently Jesus in the morning. Yeah, your day seems to go pretty well. As days do. Because that's life. Your issue, though, today, is more when you set up camp for the night. Because as you're setting up yourselves for camp for the night, there may or may not start an issue.
Are we attacked by a bloodthirsty flying monkey with knives?
God, I wish. But he wouldn't have been able to keep up with you in this pace.
Sadly.
No, this evening is quite an evening. Johan, get out of the fire. Jeez.
I'm burning.
It's fine. You all are toasting your name of food. And when everybody needs to roll me a perception check.
Cute.
Different
What's my
skill.
perception?
I got good perception. Oh, hold on. I turned off my Beyond 20 because extensions were bullying me.
Perception?
Yes.
Oh, 19.
Okay.
Got it. A D20 because my
left it
extension's
on the
off. and I
floor
don't
like
know how
an
to get
idiot.
it off. Ooh, 24.
Oh, God. Is everybody going to hear it? Because that's just going to make me sad.
Yeah, I put
Okay.
mine. I put mine in chat if you need.
Yep.
Okay.
I sees it. So this evening, crackling by the campfire, you all start hearing a very loud thud. Very loud thud. Crashing through trees
Oh,
and tripping. And does anybody speak giant?
do
Do I speak giant?
I speak
Nope.
deep speech, gnomish,
Hey.
and telepathy.
I speak
Speak telepathy.
deep speech, infernal, and undercommon.
I speak abyssal and common.
The
And
answer
common.
is no.
No.
Is the answer no? Does Cole not speak the giant?
I do.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a big
Unbeknownst to
boy.
everybody else, Tell hears swearing. Essentially, really, really guttural, primitive swearing.
So, based on what this language is and the gutturalness, I know exactly what I'm hearing, right?
Kind of. You know the language. You don't know what's saying it, except something that seems to be getting closer. And you're actually quite honestly startled to your core because only a handful of things in the world speak this, and you don't believe any of them would be here right now.
Is there any way I can do a quick nature check to see if I can pinpoint it further?
You can give me another perception check.
Alright, I'll try.
Perception.
Hell not have a good perception.
He has pretty decent, but I rolled low, so that's gonna be a 13.
It's coming from the south.
Okay. Yeah, when I hear it, I hear that it's swearing coming towards us and something I don't want coming. Danger. Get ready.
Danger.
Will Robinson, danger.
And I'm.
Someone said it.
Can I? Are we gonna have to roll initiative, or can I wild shape real quick?
Whoa.
You can
Whoa.
wild shape, but we are gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Cool. What's Northwest?
Tell's warning prevents a possible sneak attack.
Ooh.
And you will see Tell turn into just a giant, like, matted, beat up ape.
You're going giant ape?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I think I actually have that.
All right, then I'm going to.
I don't have that, but I have ape.
Ah.
I don't. If it's fair, I don't think I turn into giant ape. It's just ape, and apes are pretty big, so I said giant ape.
Big ape.
Is it large in the thing or is it medium in your thing?
I'm pretty sure it's medium because it's just a normal.
Oh,
A normal.
well, guess
ape.
what I have for you? An ape.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, ape.
I'm not quite used to how to.
Everybody to your absolute utter befuddlement, to the south, walks through the tree line. A frost giant.
Oh no.
Okay.
Art, no.
If
So-
anybody wants to give me a nature check, you may do
Nature.
so now.
Nature check?
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not that great
That's
at
gonna
nature.
be a flat 10.
Yeah, just average. No. Not doing nature.
Tell, of course, got a 20.
Of
No,
course.
wait. Hold on.
I mean, he's made of nature. Come on.
Neth,
You
Neth,
have a
so what
plus
did you get for
0.
your initiative?
Initiative, I got a 16.
Oh shit! I need to roll my initiative.
The ape is
Oh.
just.
This-
Wait a minute.
This dice is my friend tonight.
Okay, I don't have the advantage on initiative rolls yet.
My initiative is 22.
Dude!
Okay.
Jesus
So with your
Christ.
nature check, Neth, or not Neth,
Nethrus?
Tell, this creature comes only from the deep, far north. The fact that it is essentially on the other side of the world is an absolute goddamn nightmare to you. Because it is sweating, it is angry, and it is just ready to murder anything in its sight,
Oh!
including you.
Right.
Yay! Love that
Um,
for us.
And you have the first move.
Cool. So, I'm new to wild shape and everything. If I were to try to intimidate this thing as a free action, if you would allow, would it go off of the ape's charisma or my charisma?
It would be going off the ape's charisma because you now are exuding its
Yeah.
personality.
You know what's kind of ridiculous is an ape has -2 to charisma, but I feel like apes are pretty intimidating.
Well,
It's
it's the
strength
force
modifier.
of personality. As much as it could be intimidating, it's not like
Okay,
forcing you to
so
like it or hate it.
it's pretty far. I can't run up to it. I still think wild shaping was the smart move because it basically gives me 19 temp HP, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. I'm just gonna move up my 30 feet. I don't think I have control of this token. Or...
You don't.
Okay. And I'm just going to just bear down, well, ape down to get ready to like just lock shoulders with this thing and slap it around as soon as it comes into my.
Yeah, by the way, as you run up to it, you notice in its hand is a great axe,
Great.
the hilt of which looks like the equivalent of a tree.
Oh!
Great.
How amazing!
It's awesome.
Is
Alright.
it
Oh.
turn?
Can I ready an action to do my ape attacks when it comes at me?
Yes.
Okay, then yep, that's my turn.
Aaron.
Aaron, after watching dude turn into a giant monkey, looks at the rest of the group and contemplates what to do. Is there any, I guess, like, brush or, like, if I move her into, like, the trees here, can she be seen by the rest of the group?
If anybody's looking for her, but I think most people are fixated on the literal giant in the south.
Yeah, so since nobody is really watching, I am going to sneak back behind some trees, and I am going to use my hybrid transformation.
What?
Okay. Is that an action or?
You can transform into your hybrid form for up to 1 hour. You can speak, use equipment, and wear armor in this form. You can revert to your normal form as a bonus action.
What is an action to transform originally?
This says it's 1 bonus action.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Not to interrupt. Wild shape, I do keep my charisma, so that is very interesting. You keep your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
That's right. I was thinking of polymorph.
Yeah, polymorph is complete change.
Is that your turn then, or do you still have more you want to do?
That's a bonus action, but I've moved all that I can, so I'll have to wait a turn.
Okay. We're gonna move to Nethrissa.
What's up? How it be? All right, I'm going to. Shit. I'm going to move up. I have 30 feet of movement, 40 feet of movement. I'm gonna get myself up next to the ape that has joined us.
Okay.
And that sets me at 10 feet. Shit. Oh wait, no, that's in my range. Never mind. Then I'm going to throw my javelin at it.
Okay.
So that's going to be. Whoo, okay. 17.
A 17 will hit.
Yes. All right, that's gonna be a 1d6 plus 3. Where's mine? That's going to be. I said javelin. Okay, so that's going to be 4 plus 3 is 7. I can do basic math, I promise. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw my javelin, do 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'm also going to throw my boomerang at it. Because I'm not quite close enough to do anything else except throw shit at it.
All right.
So that's going to be... Fuck. That's going to be a 12.
You are going to go wide with it and just not get him.
All right, fair enough. So that's my 2 attacks. Then I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm gonna rage.
Good choice.
I'm gonna be so mad that my boomerang did not land it, and I'm just gonna rage time.
Johan.
Awesome. So I think for this session I'm gonna do my best not to kill a party member.
Yay!
Good. That is a good idea.
That's a great concept.
This time around, he's gonna try not to kill a teammate.
Exactly right. I think I'm gonna go right there. I pull that right there. That's my 30. And then I'm going to. Excuse me. He is going to make a motion with his hands and take an ice knife out of the air and throw it right at the ice giant's face.
Sure.
He's gonna do this at 2nd level.
Johan, you silly boy.
I know I'm silly, but I feel like I have a
Everything's
better
fine.
chance.
You still, I mean, you might get the piercing damage. and
Wait
you'll-
a second. Actually, no. I realized how big dumb I am, and instead he's going to Snillick Snowball Storm because I feel like that'll still do more. It'll have a better chance of hitting for me, I feel like. So we're gonna Snillick, so he has to make a dex save.
What kind of damage does that do?
That is also cold damage.
Okay. So as you summon a bunch of snowballs against a frost giant, you notice that they hit him, and he just takes them and laughs at you.
Nice.
A fool.
I figured.
So
Is that all you
we're-
got?
That is everything I have. I'm all done, boys. And
Herman, it is your turn.
How tall did you say the frost giant is?
I believe frost giants are roughly 20 feet tall.
Gosh darn it. I mean, that's fine, honestly. Um, Herman is going to start seeing Johan's kind of failed attempt at inflicting harm.
Kind of.
And he is going to, as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on Johan. Johan, you now have a +2 bonus to your AC
yeah,
for up to 10 minutes.
13. Let's
Though
go.
actually, I'm realizing, I think, is this concentration?
It is.
Dang it. Oh, that's upsetting. Hold on a second. I forgot that both of these are concentration spells. I guess he's gonna take. I guess what he's gonna do is take out his greatsword and stay back a bit in case people need aid. But he's not going to attack unless the frost giant comes closer. So he's holding his action until the frost giant comes near him.
Okay. River is going to tabaxi speed over here, as is Flask, but Flask has a short bow, and Flask will shoot. But he will miss both times. One of which doesn't pierce the thick armor that is adorned on this frost giant. The other one just shoots wide. And now it's the frost giant's turn.
Talk shit, get hit, bro.
He walks up 5 feet and has reach.
Oh, wow.
And does one axe to Netherissa,
Ah.
but just narrowly misses her. Just brings the axe down, and then goes to swipe at the ape. Does a 14 hit the ape?
So here's the question. Telepteos is huge, and I believe Wild Shape, it's kind of up to DM whether the armor can morph or not. I would say Telepteos' armor would fit, but it's also just leather, so I'm not sure what I would add. Because the ape has a base AC of 12.
Do.
But to describe more while Tony's thinking, whenever Telepteos does Wild Shape, his gear and everything morphs into him. So whatever he turns into, you guys see like weird horns and teeth and all sorts of things jutting out of it. So
Oh, cool.
this ape looks pretty metal.
I can get behind it.
So yeah, my AC is either 12
All right,
or...
so it is you. You can choose either your equipment falls to the ground in your space, it merges into your new form,
Mhm.
or you're wearing it.
Yeah,
Worn
it-
equipment functions as normal, but I can tell you if it's practical or for your new form to wear it or use it.
Yeah, so it does morph into me, so I'll leave that up to you, because story-wise, it morphs into Telepteos.
Yeah, if it's morphing into you, you gain no benefit from it.
Okay, so then 12, so 14 does hit.
Oh boy, 34 slashing damage.
God.
Oh,
Jeez.
what a way to start.
Are we gonna kill Cole's character in
One
Right?
shot.
in a row?
Will's gonna have a one-hit wonder character.
Bye, Tell.
Yeah. So you guys definitely see like this ape just get slashed down and Tonystfns pops back up. 11, 15. Oh my god. Yeah, and he takes a good brunt of it.
But you notice that this frost giant is very surprised, like, what the hell? Like, am I seeing things in this heat? And like, you hear him say that in giant, but no one else knows what he's saying.
Can I use a free action to respond?
Sure.
So in giant, Tonystfns will say, "Why are you so quick to attack us? Can we work this out? We are not your enemy."
No.
Cool. Then you will die.
Joe!
But really,
Speaking of, we go right to Tell, who then just is about to F it up,
Hi.
apparently.
no, I don't. Tell's not an idiot.
Oh, no, I didn't mean F it up as in F up the situation, I mean F up the giant.
Yeah, I don't think that is what's gonna happen, but he's gonna try to do something for the moment. You are going to see a bunch of energy just come out of Tell and fly towards the frost giant, and I need you to make a strength saving throw, which you'll probably make, as he casts Earthbind.
You know, Earthbind only helps against flying creatures, right?
Ooh, I didn't.
Yeah, it just prevents flying. If you want to change that up a little bit.
Sorry, that's my bad. New character. That's not good. Yeah, before he does anything, he's going to look back at everyone. He's gonna say, "I suggest everybody runs." And he is going to... Frick, this is really hard decision with a frost giant, Tony. He's gonna cast Spike Growth, basically right around the giant's feet.
How big is that?
It is a 20-foot radius centered on a point.
20-foot cube?
20-foot radius. So it's a circle
A
or a sphere. It shows a sphere, but that is... I guess that makes sense because it's 3D, so that's why it would be interpreted by a sphere.
So, where would you like it?
Yeah, just so we're right at the edge of it, basically. That's good. And it says when a creature moves into or within the area, so I don't think he takes damage yet. And then I am going to get the hell out of here. That was an action, so I don't think I can disengage, right? Actually, hold up. Let me see what happened. Let me see what this is. Yep. You guys are going to just see Tonystfns cast a spell, yell at you guys to run, and then disappear.
Oh, fun.
And he's going to run his 30 feet back. Which Tony, I think the giant can still have an attack of opportunity, but I am invisible.
Then no, he has to be able to see you.
Okay, cool. That is my turn. Sorry I took so long.
Speaking of seeing people, whenever you have time, Kohlrabi.
Yeah, well, he's got plenty of time right now.
Wait, what?
Apparently the overlay
stream is not working.
The overlay is big broke.
Yeah, my
decided to poop
internet
out
came
for a
out,
minute.
sorry.
Oh, okay. Yes.
We moved to Aaron.
Fix that.
All right.
No, we said Aaron. Come on.
Yeah. Okay,
You must
so
play the
what
character you are
what
in the
Aaron's
overlay.
Gonna do? I know how to play Blood Hunter. No.
Just
Sorry.
give a quick glance over the character sheet. That's all you need. That is all you need.
That's what Cole did, right?
Yeah. TPK Con really took a lot of my time, so I'm gonna blame that.
Here
I think that's valid.
and I am going to roll 1d6. I'm going to take 2 damage. And I am going to imbue my claws with fire damage.
Ooh, fancy.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Fire claws.
Okay.
Just remember that the big hulking figure told you guys to run.
Nethrissa, it is your turn.
All right. Well, seeing as though I now have no method of ranged attacks, and Tell told me to book it, I am going to. How far away is that from me?
Boomerang comes back, doesn't it? Or is that later?
I think with that, because it didn't hit, it did come back to me, but I'm not going to try that again.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to run and wait, shit, no, I have to keep my rage up. I'm going to throw the
It is still up because he took an attack against you.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm going to take my action and bonus action to dash behind this rock over here.
Do you need to disengage so you don't get attacked?
Yeah, I need to
No, damn it, you told her I was gonna smack her.
Bonk.
Tisk on my part.
All right, then yeah, I'm gonna do that, and it's going to wait. Can I? Yeah, I can. I can disengage and then bonus action dash, right?
Do you? I don't think you have the bonus action of dashing
Do I?
as an option.
Let me look. Bonus actions. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, dash is gonna be a full action for me.
Okay.
Hold on. Actually, out of game, what's the why am I having to run, Will? What's the attack that you put on it?
I'm not Will, but
well, out of character.
Not
Out of
Will,
character.
Second Will.
out of game.
Will still not Will out of character. Let's be honest.
I
uh,
Cole. There we go.
Out of game, this thing just freaking slashed me for 34. My total health is 38. The only reason I'm not on death's door is because I turned into an ape, and I'm slowing. I'm slowing it down with spike.
You have 2d4 healing. We never used those. If you want to use those.
Oh shoot! Thank you so much, Moonsea, and thank you for
Here's-
the reminder.
Curse you, Moonsea, for giving my players health.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cast Spike Growth because honestly, I feel the smarter decision is to just run. But if you guys want to fight, it's your decision.
So it is difficult terrain, and it takes what, 2d4 for every 5 feet it moves?
I think it's more than D4s.
It's definitely more than D4.
Yeah, I'm not
sixes, I
gonna
believe.
mess with this. Then I'm going to book
Oh
it.
nope, you're right, Tony. It's 2D4
Oh,
for
wow.
every 5 feet it travels.
And it's
I'm gonna-
difficult terrain. So
I'm gonna disengage.
Oh, are you shitting me? I rolled 2 health. I hate my life.
Wow. Garbage.
Rolled a 1 and a 1?
Yep.
Sucks.
God
Suck.
damn
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So Nethrissa,
Let's
are you
go.
running, or where are you running to, or are you?
Can I run after I disengage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna just get 40 feet away from it then after disengage.
Okay. Johan, you see Nethrissa just be like, haha, no.
Just bolted out of there.
After you also see Tell just be like, magic,
Just-
away.
Gone and runs, right?
Gone in 6 seconds.
Yep. Okay. Johan quickly just gets on the puts his hands on the floor and says, "Well, this worked so well last time," and casts Tidal Wave at the ice giant.
That is a strength save?
Yeah, Dex save.
A dex? Ew.
It's a Dex save.
Disgusting.
Nathrissa, you haven't moved your token. Did you actually run away?
I got a 17.
That sadly passes.
I
don't
take
know where.
8 damage.
8
gonna just stand
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to check to make sure that's how that works. Just in case you don't
40
take any
feet?
damage.
No, it would
Yeah.
be half.
It's half.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure because the knocking I
Are
thought would cost
you
it.
staying there? Are you
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
move?
I was going to move. I was checking all the rules.
Then we
real quick.
move. As you move away, the Herman is up.
Yes. What is this green bubble here? I just missed what the
It
spell
is
was.
spike growth.
Gotcha.
But unbeknownst, I think because you're so far. Oh no, if you saw it cast, you'd see it. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Um,
if you don't see it cast, you can't tell.
Perfect. So
You're
now that Johan has finally moved out of the way, like a good sensible boy,
Ah, geez. I like that.
Herman drops the spell on Johan and instead casts darkness cast on the frost giant.
This is the first time
You just cast.
ever in
God
TPK I agree with someone casting darkness.
Exactly.
Alright.
Darkness finally
It's
is a good.
20-foot sphere,
Yes.
isn't it?
15-foot sphere.
15-foot.
So if I'm casting like on him, like on his person, it should cover his whole body basically.
It does cover essentially his entire body,
Um,
and I don't like you for doing that.
Yep. And with that, he's going to join in the idea of getting the fuck out of Dodge. And where are we heading, guys? That's out of character.
Where are we dropping?
Where
boys?
is? Hold on, I need to zoom out a bit, see if there's anywhere that makes any sense to leave. Let's head. I'll be heading back towards where I assume the river is, and head like this direction. I guess it's not only that far, isn't it?
I like watching all of the different colored arrows going across the map. See if we can.
Yeah.
We're like planning ahead of time, seeing if we're even in range.
Oh, I always hide it from
Exactly.
others unless I'm like I'm heading this direction. Like, unless I know where I'm going, I'm like,
Now,
you don't
if-
need to see this.
Just so you know, because you completely envelop the frost giant in darkness, y'all can't see it either.
That's fine, we're running away.
We're fine.
100%
I'm just making
away.
this so you know if you shoot at it, it's still a blank roll because it can't see you, but you can't see it.
Okay, that's fine. I can take those chances.
I mean, we should be able to see a giant black spot in the woods.
Yes, but also you'd be like, am I actually aiming at its chest? Am I aiming at its waist? Is it not going to possibly pivot? And
I
you
don't
can't
think I
tell?
have any reason to.
We have about 6 seconds to react each, so we're just running.
We're gonna dash on every
Flask
turn.
is still gonna take a couple of shots at it because why?
God,
not?
because you
He does
like
hit him, though.
ruining things.
What do you mean? He's still like they can't move. They just tabaxi move, so they are stuck here for a turn. So why not take a couple of pot shots? Which one of them hits?
Ooh.
Let's see. He's going to walk forward. That's 10, 30. So, Will, you can roll 8d4.
What did you just call me?
I called you
Oh,
Will
yeah.
because it's whatever I want you to be. Welcome to my world.
Will ghost
Um,
suddenly appears.
Did you say?
8d4 piercing damage for your spike growth.
Okay, I will roll it in roll 20.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, 18.
Ah, damn, bruh.
Oof. Look at those 2 ones, though.
He swears in giant every step he takes because he's getting shanked in his feet.
Shit.
Miss
Shit.
you.
Fuck.
Let's see. I have. Oh God. I don't know if you really noticed Blueberry, so we're gonna go with 5 possible targets. Oh boy, it's Nethrissa.
Yay.
Did I end up getting
Oh.
skipped, or am I good?
No, you are top of the order, and you were fixing the overlay when it was after your turn.
Okay, yeah.
Hey Nethrissa, does an 18 hit?
No, it does. Yes, it does.
Ooh. So out of the inky darkness, you are given limited reaction time and are just as a rock is chucked at you slightly bigger than yourself, and it smokes you, and you take 31 damage.
How would he be able to aim at Nethrissa?
It was
And guess what?
because he doesn't get to choose who he hits. Now it was randomized.
Oh, even better.
So I
This
was nice
is
and took
lovely.
Blueberry out of the equation as well, because that is
Thank you.
technically a valid target.
All right, and then I'm raging, so that's halved. Cool.
Yeah, so you take 15 instead, and then we move to Tell.
All right. So everyone seems to be listening and running, right?
Yes.
And Herman, you're leading the direction we're running, it seems like.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys see Tell pop back up where his token is, because at the start of his turn he does become visible again. And he's gonna run his 30 feet, which is just right about there. That look like the area you're running, Herman?
Pretty much.
Okay. And then bonus action still. He's going to. I guess he can do this. Correct me if I'm wrong when I explain this, but I'm going to cast Spike Growth again. Just
God, you're such a dick.
can you see when I draw like a square like this? Or no? I don't think
Have
you
you
can.
drawn anything?
Yeah, so you can't.
I don't see it.
Just basically my best judgment. I'll draw this and a little to the left and up just a little. Yep, that works. Oh, the one you had it before. There you go.
Well, you
That-
said up a little, so
Yeah, we must have been behind. So he casts Spike Growth there, and then bonus action, he's going to Balm of the Summer Court with 2d6, and what you guys see is him shoot his hand forward towards the black inky spot, and you can assume that more spikes come up, and then lift his other hand up as like it looks like fireflies come out and then back into his body as he does Balm of the Summer Court. And oh yeah, 8 healing plus 2 temp HP. And then that is the end of his turn as he yells, "Follow me!"
if you want to live.
Sure, I'll retcon. Follow me if you want to live.
Oh,
Aaron.
shit.
Can you ever yell, I'm
Well-
not wearing hockey pads, once in a session?
One day.
Aaron sees everybody running, so Aaron drops the hybrid transformation. And
In front of
Heads.
everybody.
yeah, why not? And heads towards Tell. And then I'll end my turn.
Oh, you're not gonna go over oh, I guess Herman can do it. So if Herman doesn't do it, I'm gonna be slightly upset.
Uh-oh.
Nethrissa,
What's up? I'm
it is your turn.
going to look at the map. And I keep my enraged because it attacked me. I'm going to use my. I'm gonna do my. I'm in range for this. Am I? Question mark. Just barely. I'm gonna throw my boomerang at it again, and it's a flat roll because it has the darkness, right?
Yep.
All right, nervous. It's gonna be a 4.
You are going to throw a. It was a boomerang.
It was a boomerang.
Yeah, you like, and it just like swirls a little bit and falls in front of Johan. And you just like, what?
What?
And this is just gonna make me even more mad. For story narrative, this is continuing my rage. So that's no. I'm gonna throw that, and then I still have my 40 feet of movement, right?
You sure do.
All right. With that, I am going to move myself to behind this rock right here, and I am going to hide behind it. I want to get down on the ground.
Okay, that is stealth check.
Stealth check? Okay. Do I have... Is that a flat roll or no?
It's just whatever your bonus to stealth is.
Okay, not bad. That's going to be an 18.
Okay. You believe you are hidden from darkened frost giant man.
Cool.
Johan.
First, Johan's gonna pick up the boomerang, just so it doesn't get left behind.
Thank you, Johan.
And he's just gonna turn and dash away. Let me make sure I get the measurement right real quick. Yeah, he's just gonna dash all the way over there. Later. As long as none of that is difficult terrain.
Herman.
Getting the hell out of here.
On your left. There, I did it.
How rude.
Yeah.
Say the line.
As I was saying, Herman, if you want to quickly shout to coordinate, I'm all ears.
just an idea.
Shout to who?
To me.
To tell?
Yes.
I don't get the references. I'm sorry.
Well,
How have you not seen it?
No, I'm just saying, you seem like you don't know what you want to do, so I'm saying in game we can talk about that.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm just getting the fuck out of here.
All right.
But unfortunately, I cannot go 60 feet on the map.
Yeah,
so
I know. This map is not gigantic.
You didn't want to load a
It's not
several
a
gigabyte
Luca map. I didn't need it to load in 5 hours with my potato internet. Okay. I didn't need it crashing when I open a door or something. Because dynamic lighting. But yes, you can. You are essentially off map for all intents and purposes. River and Flask. They have that movement. They dash that away. And then we go to the Frost Giant, which is going to be real fun. Real fun time. Real fun.
Hey, you have disadvantage, Frost Giant.
Fun time.
5, 10, 15, 20. And who's throwing disadvantage at me? You suck, but thanks. He moved 20 feet, so
4d4?
8d4.
Oh yeah, it's 2. Okay, yeah.
2
Alright.
for every 5.
Yep.
I don't want to take that. It's not appropriate for the work.
17 damage.
Ouch. He is just like super swearing at this point. Like, he wants to get the F out of this effing jungle right F now.
When I hear him swearing in Giant again, I'll do it in the voice this time, even though it's in Giant. I warned you. See what you had to make me do.
Thanks, Batman. He hears your voice. Good job. So now there's only 4 applicable targets. And unfortunately, he goes too far and goes for flask of wine. But he just misses. And you're lucky he had disadvantage because it was going to be a crit and it was going to
It was going to schmurder.
damage.
It was going to schmurder the god.
Because
He's
the
gonna
base damage,
murder.
the bare minimum for
I like
the
it cut,
crit
G.
rocks is like 50 damage.
Oh god.
Bare minimum. That is
Oh.
rolling the ones on all the dice.
Jesus Christ.
But he's still in the darkness. He's anger. His turn over. We go to Tell.
All right. Well, I heard his voice as well. So as much as you are so happy that I yelled, I also know where he is and can see the darkness. So guess what? I move right on top of his path.
God, you're such a dick.
Another spike growth.
Little feet.
We're gonna kill this thing with just spike growth.
Dude, you can easily kill giants with spike growth because it's a large area, and as such, they take a lot of damage.
And they have such small movement too.
I just gotta know, does it only grow on grass or planted area?
Do you need me to
I
look?
think it just summoned it.
No, it just says the ground in an area, so it will affect the rock.
Yep. That is a perfect placement. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It just turns into its like
That
a
is
sea
my
urchin.
main action. Let me. I will again do Balm of the Summer Core. Wait, what's the range? 120 feet? God, that's long. I'm gonna do 2 more towards Nethrissa. So Nethrissa, you see a bunch of these little fireflies growing bright green come floating towards you.
Are there 10 million? Does she believe her eyes?
Is that actually okay? Because she's stealth. So
I mean, she was trying to stealth away from the giant who can't see her because
Okay.
she's just been John Cena the whole time.
okay.
Yeah.
You can see, I mean, you can look behind a rock and see a green-skinned tiefling hiding behind
Okay.
a rock.
All right, you gain 9 health back and 2 temporary HP.
Yeah. That's what I like to see.
And then I run towards Herman because that's what I do.
Was that 9 HP you said?
Yep, and then 2 temp HP. So I
44. Let's go.
I am
Aaron.
technically off as well.
Gotcha.
I can't.
Where was Luca tonight? I needed help on this encounter. I needed more encounter for my encounter.
Let's see. It's not gonna work.
I think Luca's gone, guys.
So I guess I'll just move this way and end my turn.
All right. I guess not yet. Nethrissa.
Oh no, Sarah,
Oh, no,
no!
no!
Don't do it!
What?
Sarah is threatening more encounter.
I mean, I am a thorough enjoyer of more encounter,
No.
but we're getting close to the end.
Just let us get out of this
But
one. You
I
can
will
get
give you
encounters
one
next
freebie,
session.
and you see, you have yet to call Becky.
I have my eye on Becky right now. I was thinking about it while you were talking. Can I hold on?
Becky would have had a turn after every one of Nethrizza's, wouldn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
I'm
No,
going...
Nethrissa doesn't really have control over it.
let's see.
Are you essentially planning on running?
I want to. However, I am also wanting to get Blueberry out of there.
That is fine. I just need to know if you plan on running, we will speed run this encounter to finish it.
Yeah, I'm not going to attack it. Rebecca is all. No thoughts, just Rebecca.
All right. Blueberry, run toward. And what you will see happening as you all run, or see and or hear, is this frost giant moving forward, tripping and smashing his face on this rock after getting stabbed. His body starts getting engulfed in these thorns. I mean, he might die, but you guys are probably going to run off before you find out for surezies.
Fun.
And he, just this entire time, you just hear a giant swearing. And you have bypassed. You have essentially bypassed this encounter.
Yay!
And everybody, that is where we are going to end tonight's session after having
Hey,
a party
we
death.
did not bypass the encounter. We galaxy brained the encounter.
No, you know what? That
Surprise.
encounter bypassed us.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were gonna destroy that encounter.
Oh yeah, we
Anyway,
were totally gonna kick its ass.
What can we say except no thank you?
That has been tonight's session, an unlikely encounter for Beyond the Undergrowth.
Woo!
Thank you, everybody, for being here, for throwing heels at my party members like rude people that you are, because I want them to die
And
like
thank
they
you.
did. But thank you, everybody, for supporting us here at TPK Roleplay. I have been Tony the Dungeon Master. If everyone wants